Good afternoon to all students. In last year in 6th standard we studied ancient Indian history. In this year we are going to study the medieval period of Indian history. So let's start from the first lesson. Our first lesson name is Sources of History. Open your textbook on lesson number 1, Sources of History, page number 1. What is meant by history? History means science that try to understand. History means science that try to understand past event. It's called history. You have to underline this. Okay. There are 4 factors of history. Okay. This is 4 factors of history. Individual, society, place and time. These 4 factors are very important in history. It is a pillar of history. We cannot write history without this factor of history. We cannot write history without this pillar of history. First is time, second is place, third is society and fourth is individual. So there are 4 factors of history. We cannot study and we cannot write history without this factor. So student, you have to underline this. They are individual, society, place and time. This is main pillar of history. You have to underline this. History must be based on authentic. Authentic means genuine, to real evidence or proof. They proof are known as the sources of history. Okay, history is based on reality. History must be based on genuine means authentic evidence or proof. And these proofs are known as the sources of history. Today we are going to learn in more detail about it. Okay, our first sources of history is material source. Okay, our first sources of history is material sources. So there are lots of things including material sources. We start from memorials. Memorials means monuments means statue. Okay, monuments include samadhis, graves, virgala and building include in places. In material sources, first is memorials. Memorials means statue. In memorials, statue, samadhis, graves and virgala are included. You can see the image or picture of virgala here in your textbook, page number 2. Second material sources is building. Building include places. For example, Shahu palaces. For example, Shahu Palace of Kolhapur. Then Queen Quarters means Rani Vasa, which we can see in the fort. There is separate room for Queen. That's called Rani Vasa, Queen Quarters. And old houses in ancient India, people's old houses. Third material sources is fort. Okay, there are lots of type of forts. Sea fort, forts on plains, forts on hills, forts in forests. We get lot of information about history by seeing forts. For example, Raigad, Shivneri, Raigad Fort, Shivneri Fort, Rajgarh. Lots of forts name we are knowing. This is example of fort. Sea fort, if we see the example of sea fort, Janjira and Vijayadurga is an example of sea fort. Then fort on plains. Example of forts on plain is Red Fort, Chittorgarh. Example of forts on hill is Raigad, Shivneri, Rajgarh. Example of forts in forest is Rajmachi Fort. 4 material sources is cave sculpture. For example, cave sculpture of Ajanta Verul, caves, Bhaje caves, Karla caves. You can see here a picture of Ajanta caves. You can see the cave sculpture. You can see the art of these cave in this picture. Due to these material sources like cave sculpture, buildings, forts, we get lots of information about history. We get the information about development of architecture and the economic condition and the quality art and style of the building construction and the people standard of living in that particular period. Due to cave sculpture, buildings, memorials, forts, due to this we get idea about construction in that time, that period, and development of architecture and art of people and art and skill of people in that particular period. Students, see the picture of Maharaja Palace. It is in Kolhapur. You can see when you visit there, you can see lots of things related to history, like in that time people, whatever used by people by Shahu Maharaja and his kingdom, lots of things kept there, their clothes, then ornament, weapons, instrument. We can see lots of things in this palace. Our fourth material sources is coins. There are lots of coins established by different emperor, like gold coin, silver coin, copper coins. Here I will show you some picture of coins. You can see the coin pictures over here. Here this coin is established by Maurya and Ashoka emperor. You can see other coin here. Some are copper, some are gold, some are silver, and you can see the names of emperor of here, and you can see one side of one side you can see the language of that people were used in that time, and you can see the some famous personality picture of other side of coin. Mostly emperor established their own image on their coin, and other side of coin they wrote something in their language. These coins made by different rulers using metals like gold, copper, silver. It is very important sources of history. From these coins we learn about the rulers, their period, their governors, their religious ideas, and personal details about that particular king, that particular emperor. Due to study of this coin, due to these sources of these material sources, we also learn about the financial transaction and economic condition at that time. We also see how metallurgy made advance in that time. Metallurgy means the scientific study of metal. You can see here the copper coin, gold coin, silver coins. This means we can study the metallurgy of people in that time. Our fourth material sources is inscription. Inscription means carving, design on stone, rock, wall, and any other pieces of like copper plates. This is called inscription. In last year in 5th standard we saw the Rosetta Stone, the inscription written on Rosetta Stone. Okay, inscription means an inscription is a carving on stone or wall. For example, the inscription found in the Brudishwar temple premises in Tanjavur. It is in Tamil Nadu. Tanjavur is a one place. It is in Tamil Nadu. We can see there the inscription in Brudishwar temple premises in Tanjavur. Many inscriptions of the period of Chalukya and Rashtrakuta, the Chola and Yadava king, have been found. An inscription is considered to be very important reliable sources of history. Okay, inscription is very important and reliable sources of history. It helps to understand the features like the language, script, social life of that particular period. Due to inscription we help to understand the features like language, script and life of people, social life of people in that period. Our six material sources is copper plates. Plates mean inscription carved on sheet. Okay, inscription carved on sheet or copper are called copper plates. Inscription carved on sheet of copper. Okay, sheet of copper is called copper plates. Here I have lists of lots of material sources that I am going to tell you. I told about memorials, forts, caves, sculpture, decorative articles means showpieces, then buildings, implements means instrument, coins, inscription. Okay, and I have lot other list of material sources here. I will read. Artifacts also include in material source. Then rock paintings, pottery, terracotta object, beads, ornaments of girls, women's, sculptures, metal object, coins, weapon, maqbara, chaityas, vihars. Then structural remain, caves, houses, stupas, rock cut caves, temple, churches, mosque, pillars, utensils, agyaris, dargahs, gurudwara. These all things include in material source. You can see I have many list. I have lots of name over here include in material source. Here I also have lots of I also have some picture of material source, some temple, picture of some temple including material source. Here is Golden Temple, Sun Temple, Lotus Temple, Venkateshwara in Balaji Temple. Then here church, St. Paulus Chairs, Ranakpur Temple, Chariot Temple, Fatehpur Sikri in Uttar Pradesh. And here is a Ajanta Caves, image of Ajanta Caves which include in material sources. Then Maharaja Place in Kolhapur, Gandhi National Memorial in Pune, Sindhyachi Chhatri in Pune, Shaniwar Wada which is located in Pune, Bibika Maqbara in Aurangabad. Okay, then that's I told you about some fort and caves. You can see the Karla caves here. Shivneri, the picture of Shivneri fort. It is Hill Fort, Elephanta caves, Ranika Wow Step Well. It is also included in material source. Ajanta Ellora in Aurangabad. This cave is included in material source. You can see the architecture. You can see the skill of people in this image. Pratapgarh Fort. Now let's move to the next sources of history. It is written sources. We learn about significant historical events in medieval period from sources like the writing style of script like Devanagari, Arabic, Parsian, Modi. It is a language. Devanagari, Arabic, Parsian and Modi. People were used in ancient India as also formed the variety of different languages. Bhujapatra is religious manuscript. It is made by bark of birch tree. We call as bhurja. Okay, bhujapatra. It is a script. It is manuscript. You can see the picture of bhujapatra here. Now we are going to see which things include in written sources. First is document of proceeding in court of king. In that time lots of document are present in the court of king. That all document include in written sources. Second is genealogical shakavali. Genealogical shakavali means ancestry. For example, genealogical shakavali of Shivaji Maharaj. Genealogical shakavali of Shivaji Maharaj means the record of Shivaji Maharaj history, his family from ancestor to ancestor. Like Shivaji Maharaj's father Shahaji Maharaj, then Shivaji Maharaj, then Shivaji Maharaj's son Shambhuraje, Sambhaji Maharaj means Sambhaji Maharaj. Then his Shivaji Maharaj's second son is Raja Ram. Then his son Shahu Maharaj. Okay, this ancestry, this family record means genealogical shakavali. So genealogical shakavali means recorded history of person or family from ancestor to ancestor. For example, Shivaji Maharaj shakavali. In Shivaji Maharaj shakavali, all his ancestry recorded we can hear. For example, Shivaji Maharaj shakavali. Okay, keep in your mind. Our fourth written sources is correspondence dispatch. Correspondence means letter exchange. Means to see student in that time in olden days in ancient India there is no mobile phone. Like today we use mobile phone to communicate each others. If I want to speak with you, I use my mobile. If you want to speak with your friend, you can call your friend, then you can speak with mobile. So you can communicate with your friend, your relatives anytime in any place. Okay, but that time people are not that time mobile phone was not there. So people communicate with each other with the letters. They send the letters by some some particulars with some in charge. They send message with specific person. They make in charge for that. They send message with the letters and receiver get that letters by sender. This means that is mean correspondence dispatch. So all these letter include in written source. Then fourth sources of history is judicial verdicts, orders. It is means judgment of king, that include in written sources. Our fifth written sources is treatise. Treatise means our holy books like Bhagavad Gita, Bible, Quran. Okay, it is example of treatise. Next written sources is biography. Biography, for example, Shivaji Maharaj biography written by Ranjit Desai. That biography name is Shriman Yogi. Biography of Shivaji Maharaj is Shriman Yogi written by Ranjit Desai. Then Chhawa is a biography of Sambhaji Maharaj. Biography of Chhawa is Sambhaji Maharaj. It is example of biography. Shivaji Maharaj biography in Shriman Yogi. Then one more biography is there also. Raja Shiva Chhatrapati. It is a biography of Shivaji Maharaj. In that biography, all things included, all thing is described related to Shivaji Maharaj, their childhood, their missions, all historical events like Rajyabhishek ceremony, all things included and described in this biography. Similarly, in Chhawa Kadambari, in Chhawa biography, all things related to Sambhaji Maharaj, everything is described in this biography. This kind of biography include in sources of history. Next written sources is travelogues. Travelogues is written by many foreigner people. In that time in ancient India, many travelers from other country visit to India. They have written travelogues or account of their travels. Means they visit lots of place in India and they gave feedback in one book. It's called travelogues. Travelogues is given by travelers, given by foreigner peoples. In that travelers we get feedback of whatever whichever visit by them, they give feedback. Here some name of travelers, some name of foreign peoples who wrote travelogues, who gave feedback about Indian places. That name first is A.L. Biruni, Ibn Battuta, and third is Nicolau Manucci. It is a name of some famous travelers. I repeat, A.L. Biruni, Ibn Battuta, and Nicolau Manucci. It is a name of some famous travelers. Next written sources is Tawrik. Tawrik means the written record of historical event describing there in which order they happening. Tawrik is a written record of history events describing them to order in which they happen. Tawrik is a Tawrik or Tariq means the sequence of event. Tawrik means the sequence of event. It is a written record describing the order, describing the events date. It is a sequence of events. Here I will tell you some famous author name of Tawrik. A.L. Biruni, Ziauddin Barani, Maulana Ahmad, Yahya bin Ahmad, Mirza Haider, and Bhimsen Saxena. These authors' Tawrik is available. We can see that Tawrik is a written records of historical event. It is a sequence of event. And here is some author name that I repeat: A.L. Biruni, Ziauddin Barani, Maulana Ahmad, Yahya bin Ahmad, Mirza Haider, and Bhimsen Saxena. Our next written sources is Bakhar. Bakhar is a Marathi word. Bakhar is a type of chronicle that originated in Maharashtra. Chronicle help to understand aspects like the contemporary and political happening and linguistic. Linguistic means language. Here some famous Bakhar name I will tell you. Here are some famous Bakhar name: Mahi Kautichi Bakhar, Bhausaibanchi Bakhar. Third is Chitnisachi Bakhar and Sabasad Bakhar. It is a most famous Bakhar name. I repeat: Mahi Kautichi Bakhar, Bhausaibanchi Bakhar, Chitnisachi Bakhar, and Sabasad Bakhar. Due to the Bakhar, we understand the political happenings, linguistic transition, cultural life, and social condition of people in ancient history. So I repeat which sources we learn in as written sources. First is document of proceeding in the courts of king. Then genealogical Shakavali means ancestry, for example ancestry of Shivaji Maharaj. Third is correspondence dispatch means letter exchange. Due to the correspondence dispatch, we understand this correspondence help us to understand the political administrative system of the rulers and their diplomatic relation with others. Then third is judicial orders means judgment. Then fifth is treatise means the holy books like Bhagavad Gita, Quran, Bible. Biographies I gave the example of biography of Shivaji Maharaj, Shriman Yogi Raja Shiva Chhatrapati. Then Chhawa, biography of Sambhaji Maharaj, written both these biography written by Ranjit Desai. Then seventh written sources is travelogues. I told you the famous travelers name here, foreigner travelers: Al-Biruni, Ibn Battuta, and Niccolao Manucci. It is a famous traveler's name. They wrote travelogues. Then I told about Tawrik. Tawrik means sequence of events, the dates of events, and that's there are some famous Tawrik authors name here. That is Al-Biruni, Ziauddin Baruni, Maulana Ahmad, Yahya bin Ahmad, Mirza Haidar, and Bhimsen Saxena. All this Tawrik is available. And at the last we learn about Bakhar. And here is I told you the main name, important Bakhar's name. Bakhar is a Marathi word. Bakhar is a written record. Here is a Mahakauतीची बखर, भाऊसाहेबांची बखर, चिटणीसाची बखर, and सभासद बखर. I gave the example of Bakhar's name. Next, move to the next sources of history. It is oral sources. First oral sources is folk song. Folk song means traditional songs of states. Okay, for example, Maharashtra's traditional song is Lavani. Folk song means traditional songs. Maharashtra's traditional song is Lavani. In ancient India, there were lots of traditional songs like Povada are all included in Maharashtra, all included in folk song. Then Punjab's folk song is Bhangra. Karnataka folk song is Bharatnatyam, Kathak. This folk song included in oral. So second oral sources is Gatha. For example, Tukaram Gatha. For example, Tukaram Gatha written by Sant Tukaram. Then shloks. For example, Manache Shlok written by Ramdas Swami. It is included in oral sources. Abhangas written by Muktabai, Janabai, Sant Tukaram, Sant Jnaneshwar. All Abhangas are included in oral sources. Here I will show you one example of Abhanga. महानगरी उज्जैनी लय पुण्यवान दानी, तेथे नंदन घेता पांडुरंग, हे आहे पुण्यदानी. It is an example of Abhanga written by Tukaram Maharaj. Now next oral sources is Povadas. Povadas on Shivaji Maharaj, Povadas of Tanaji Malusare. It is an example of Povada. Shivaji Maharaj Povada, Tanaji Malusare Povada. You can see in your textbook Povada of Shivaji Maharaj. Here Povada on Tanaji Malusare. Here मामा बोलया तो लागला 80 वर्षीचा म्हातारा, लगीन राहिले रायबाचे तो मजला सांगावी. You can read this Povada from your textbook page number 3. It is an example of Povada. Now next written sources is OV. I will show you OV. OV is a rhyming sentence. It is a rhyming lines. See, पांडुरंग पिता रुक्मिणी माझी बाया, आषाढी वारियेला पुंडलिका आला न्याया. It is an example of OV. This kind of OV include in oral sources. Now next written source is legends. Legend means old story. That legend means story which may or may be not true. Okay. You many time you listen story by your grandfather, grandmother, old story you listen many times. So that all story including legend means old story that may or may not be true. For example, fairy tales. You listen many times the stories, fairy stories by your grandfather, grandmother. That fairy tales may or may not be true. This include in legends. Next, written sources is myths. Myths means story of past times. For example, Ramayana and Mahabharata are included in myths. Myths means the story. Mostly myths is related to god, goddess story. So in this way we saw 8 written sources. First is folk song. I take recap within 2 minutes. Folk song means traditional song. Then gatha. For example, Tukaram Gatha. Shloks, for example, Manachi Shlok written by Samartha Ramdas Swami. Abhangas, Abhang of Muktabai, Janabai, Tukaram. Then Povadis of Shivaji Maharaj, Povada of Tanaji Malusare, Ovids, which is already I shown you. Legends means old story. And myths means story of god and goddess. So in this way, student, we learn. First we learn material source, lots of material source I told you. Then we learn written sources. We saw the written sources of history. Then we saw the oral sources of history. So student, when we evaluating the sources of history, it is necessary to take certain precaution before using this. We have to examine their authenticity, means how they are reliable or not. We have to check that and see which are genuine, means which are true and which are fake. When we examine, when we evaluating the sources of history, we need to take some precaution. We have to examine which are genuine, okay, which are fake, which sources are genuine, which sources are fake, which are authentic. We have to check author's impartiality and neutrality. Author should be partial and neutral. It is very important in writing history. Then we need to check, we have to also study the integrity of the writers, their personal interest, and the period in which they live, and the political pressure on them. It is important to see whether they are really on hearsay or give any eyewitness account. We need to consider exaggeration. We need to check exaggeration means overstatement. We need to consider exaggeration means overstatement. Their information has to verify with help of contemporary sources. The information may be one-sided and contradictory and or in exaggeration. It has to be seen in proper way, and we have to check the impartiality and neutrality of the writers, the authors. So that's it. So in this way, today we learn what is history, the factor of history, then oral sources, written sources, material sources, and which precaution we need to take when we examine the sources of history. Okay, that's it.